Hello everybody, Jennifer from Scrapping Under the Influence. I have something really special for you guys today. As some of you may have seen on Saturday, Tammy at Country Craft Creations debuted her own in-store original paper collections. These are exclusive to Country Craft Creations. They are being printed right here in Utah for Tammy, and they are fabulous. I'm fortunate in I live about an hour from her, so we had gone up on Valentine's and I was able to take paper home with me. So I'm going to walk you guys through the three different collections, Country Bunny, Ireland Forever, and What's Cooking. Right now, Country Bunny and Ireland Forever are available on the Country Craft Creations website. What's Cooking will be available soon. It's being printed right now. She had some of the advanced ones, and I was very, very fortunate to get one of these right off the bat. So let me move the first two out of the way, and we will look at Country Bunny. So there's two different options for the Country Bunny. There is a smooth cardstock option, and then there is what is called Bristol Cotton Vellum option. And I know you're thinking vellum is like, you know, that kind of opaque, thin, you know, paper that you use occasionally like on cards and things. This is something entirely different. It's got kind of a linen feel to it. It's absolutely fabulous, and that's what the Ireland Forever paper is the cotton vellum, the Bristol cotton vellum. I got the smooth cardstock for the Country Bunny. So, you know, we've got, of course, got, you know, our cute little cover page here. This is actually really good, heavy paper that you could cut these apart and use these. The Country Bunny has 2 sheets of 10 different designs, double-sided, 12 by 12 cardstock. This is good quality cardstock. It's not cheap. It's on par with, you know, the best paper companies out there. It's just fabulous. So our first sheet here, we've got just a number of things that you could fussy cut. And that's one thing that has been done really, really well with these collections, is there's lots of things to fussy cut. Because, of course, Tammy is brand new into having her own paper lines. You know, there's a lot involved setting up for like the ephemera packs and the stickers and that kind of thing. So what she did instead is she made this paper perfect for fussy cutting. It's so soft. It's just, the colors are just gorgeous. This bunny is absolutely adorable. I'm going to try a couple of sheets of this, and with the kitchen, with my ScanNCut, which I literally only use for stamps and occasionally to fussy cut things. But I'm going to try running these through my ScanNCut and see how they do being cut out that way. And when I do that, I will record that and share that with you guys. But we've got, you know, great images on the front, and then we've got just a very nice neutral backside to this. So where you've got 2 sheets of every paper in this collection, it's going to be really easy to, you know, use the front somewhere and then use this gorgeous back somewhere. Honestly, the backs of this one, I love them. So that's our first sheet. Our next one, we've got some almost cut aparts. I mean, they're sized to be 3 by 3 cut apart pieces, top and bottom. And we've got this nice big strip through the middle. I mean, this would be perfect for, you know, a big layout page or a cover on a mini album. It would be just fantastic. It's just sized almost perfectly for that. The colors are just beautiful. There's kind of a gray blue in here, the yellows, the peaches. It's just amazing. And then again, another one of these just gorgeous, very muted, you know, backgrounds with, you know, kind of some lace and things, you know, stuff that you would expect to see, like if you were tea dyeing your own papers and stuff like Sally had done a tutorial the other day on Scrapbookers with tea dyeing your own papers, this looks like that's what's happened to this paper. It's gorgeous. So our next one, we've got this adorable, I mean, how cute would it be to fussy cut out this whole centerpiece and use that, you know, and cut around and, you know, and take this piece out of the middle and put a photo mat in there. And you'd have all of these vines and things. It just, there's so much that you can do with this. It's just beautiful. And then again, you know, the back side of this one, we've got the papers here. You could fussy cut those. You could fussy cut out this vine, you know, and again, it's got that kind of distressed, kind of antique look to it. It's just phenomenal. Next one, we've got beautiful flowers. And again, like I said, the fussy cutting on here is the potential to do that is just off the charts here. And then the back side of this one's really neat. So the back side is the same print, just more muted, more kind of, you know, toned down, you know, for a background that, it's just beautiful. We've got another, you know, just good paper that, you know, you could cut it here. And I mean, this would be perfect, you know, for an album cover, cutting it this bottom corner or this top corner. And it's still going to be beautiful and still going to, you know, have a lot of pop to it, but you'll be able to add, you know, some other flowers and things to it. And it would just be gorgeous. And then again, the back side of this one, you've got that same kind of pattern, but without this center wording. So, you know, if you do 12 by 12 layouts, this would be perfect for a 5 by 7 picture in the middle there, and then add whatever embellishments and journaling cards and whatnot that you wanted to this. And that would just be absolutely beautiful. Sorry, I didn't mean to get that out of frame right there. Next one, we've got those cute little bunnies. I mean, come on, how cute is that bunny? And again, he's perfect for fussy cutting. You know, the basket, all of this is just gorgeous. And the back side of this one, we've got, you know, again, we've got the flowers that are more muted. A lot of kind of more open space here to do other things with. Just gorgeous. So this one, we've got the cute little boy Easter outfit kind of there that you could fussy cut this out. It's just adorable. Again, you're staying with that same color palette with that kind of gray blue and the greens and whatnot. And it's just beautiful. And then we've got another really nice background on the back side of that one. And this one, we've got the little girl's outfit. So the two of them kind of tie together. We've got the pocket watch, which I love. This whole bottom section on this page is just gorgeous. And the back side, then you've got just an entire page of those leaves and the vines and things, which there's really a lot you could do with that. And then, let's see, where are we? We've got another bunny with his little basket here. You've got a cute kind of French, I don't know what you would call that, like label kind of thing. I don't know. Again, with the vines and the leaves and everything, just really, really pretty. And then the back side, you've got a whole bunch of bunnies, smaller bunnies that are just absolutely adorable. And then our last sheet, we have the bunny again. Flowers. I mean, how cute would this be on the front of an album with that little bunny there? And turn that over. And we've got, again, another nice flower pattern on the back side here. So that is Country Bunny. And it is absolutely adorable. I'm going to set that one over to the side. And I'm going to get my Ireland one. I love this one. Oh my gosh. So Ireland Forever, like I said, is on that Bristol cotton vellum. And I don't know how to explain the feel of this paper to you. I mean, you can see clearly this is not vellum like you're used to seeing. This is more like, you know, like you would expect a document, you know, like an official document to be printed on or something, you know, like a diploma or something like that. It's just amazing. And even this, you know, the cover sheet is even printed on that same paper. So, I mean, you've got, you know, you could cut this and use the back side of this for photo mats, and it would be that same feel to it as the rest of the paper collection. So this one has 8 packs. I'm sorry, 8 double-sided 12 by 12. So because there's only 8 patterns, you're getting 3 of each. So you're getting 24 sheets in this. The Country Bunny, 2 patterns, two sheets of each. So you had 20 with the Country Bunny. Ireland Forever, you're getting 24 sheets. And again, the colors on this, excuse me, apologize, my throat is dry. I meant to grab that before I got started. The green on this is just, so this is the new, let me find something to get this opened up with. I apologize. I forgot to pull this before I got started. This is the new olive green artisan cardstock. If you haven't seen that in the shop, it's beautiful. The light gray is also really, really nice. And I do have that one open. Grab one of those too. The light gray I actually really like with the bunny paper, to be honest. I just think it really makes that blue and the yellows kind of pop on this bunny paper. But this is the other new shade of artisan that she's gotten into the store, and it's just gorgeous. But this olive green with this Ireland paper, and I know it looks really dark on the screen. It's not as dark as it appears on the screen, but it's beautiful. It just, again, just makes those colors pop. But this one we've got, and I think that's probably why I liked this collection so well, was all the music on it. I took 10 years of piano lessons, and so paper that has any kind of music to it just really always just draws me right in. So, you know, you've got that. You can see the notes. You can see the words. You know, again, you've got kind of that antiqued, you know, look to it where it looks like it's an older paper, and it's just fabulous. The back side of it, again, is those notes, again, with that kind of, you know, antique, distressed look about it. And I can't even tell you, I just keep petting this paper, which is weird, I know, but it's just, when you get this, you'll understand completely why I just keep petting this paper. I can't help it. Our next one, and this, I love how she did this. So, you know, of course, with an Irish paper, you would think of the greens and the golds and whatnot. She's got this blue that is on several of these, the sheets that are in here. And I mean, it just adds something to this that is just unbelievable. It just draws your eye right to it. It's just amazing. And then the back side of that is, you know, the same one, just without that kind of, you know, eye-catching, you know, where you immediately look at that and you miss all the rest of these things on this sheet. Well, the back side, you're going to pick up all those other elements, the music notes and the ivy and that kind of thing. Just gorgeous. And our next one, we've got cutest little girl. You've got some writing here on the side that is from like an old ledger that's again in that blue. And then here, this is actually an old ledger that they scanned in when designing this paper. So, I mean, that's an actual antique ledger that just, I mean, come on, that's just fabulous. And again, you've got the greens and the golds and whatnot. And then the back side is more of that and more of that ledger. And I can't even tell you how much I love the look of that with that old handwriting. And it's just beautiful. Our next sheet, we've got the watches. We've got a little bit of a rose. We've got kind of a almost like a contract of some kind here. You know, antique labels, the timepieces. It's just beautiful. And then again on the back side, you've got the timepieces again, and just a very good background paper there. This one is probably my absolute favorite. It's, you know, between the scene with the farmhouse and the flowers, and you've got that blue and that red that just jump out at you. You know, you've also got an Irish blessing on here that, I mean, this by itself, just framed, would be spectacular. I mean, it's just beautiful. And then the back side, we've got the music again, and we've got some leaves and the green and the gold, and just fabulous. Our next one, again, we've got some music. We've got, you know, it just is it's so different from anything that you can get stateside. And I mean, this is something that's designed and printed here in the US. And, you know, I mean, that's just huge to me. I love that. You've got, you know, the little cherub, you've got this cute frame. You know, this would be something you could fussy cut around and use as an element in a book. And the back side, you've got this kind of whitewashed, you know, just beautiful background that, you know, you could fussy cut this out and somehow use it with that. It would be just beautiful. And then too, where you've got 3 of each sheet, you know, you don't have to worry too much about, oh, do I save this side? Do I save that side? You know, you've got enough paper to work with here that you can make the absolute best use of all of it. Cute little Irish couple here, again with the music and the green and the gold. The back side is again, you know, the music without the other elements over it, so you know it really shows those and highlights those. And then this one, this is probably a close second as far as, you know, my favorite sheet in this entire collection. I love the letter with the handwriting, and then you've got the music, and you've got just, you know, the little fleur-de-lis, and I mean, there's just so much going on here, and it's just beautiful. And it's like there's a lot going on without it being too much going on. You know what I mean? Backside is again just another good background. You've got that fleur-de-lis, you've got the green and the gold and the distressed look, and it's just beautiful. So what's cooking is definitely different than the prior two. You know, retro kitchen theme here. This is also is the same type of paper, the Bristol cotton vellum. This one has 8 patterns, double-sided. You get 3 of each, plus you get 3 sheets of the tags. Okay, so the tags are not pre-punched. These I'm actually going to try running through my scan and cut and see how that works. But, you know, you could easily fussy cut all of these by hand. None of them have any angles that are too weird or that cut in too far where they're going to be hard to cut out at all. And the other thing that's really cool about these is you've got this beautiful yellow gingham on the back. So you know how you'll cut out a tag and you'll use it like on a page and you leave it hanging partway off the page and then you have to, you know, cut some other cardstock to back it with? You don't have to do that with these. I mean, how genius is that? That's just amazing. So this one is not in the shop just yet. This one is still being printed. She's hoping to have it here in the next couple of weeks. If not, it will be on in March for sure. But she's hoping she gets it back from the printers a little bit sooner. But at this point, she's not positive that she will. So she didn't want to, you know, say, oh, it'll be on next week. because she's waiting for it to come back from the printers. So I was very, very fortunate to get this one because she did have a few of them that she'd gotten ahead of time so that she could show them and send them out to a couple of the designers. And I was very fortunate that she gave me one of these as well. So this one, again, the Bristol cotton paper. You've got the tags. You've got 3 sheets of each of those tags. So if you just wanted to cut one of these apart, you've got 2 pages that are perfect for matting and decorating your albums. I mean, it's just beautiful. And actually, some of these kind of go with this olive too. I hadn't even thought of that. Oh my gosh. This would be great with the black though. The black artisan, or really even the red artisan, would be really nice with it. So our first sheet, we've got, and again, I love this one because it's so retro. That's just one of those, you know, especially when it comes to kitchen stuff. I love retro kitchen stuff. I can't even tell you. So you've got like the Pyrex bowls, and you've got that old like hand crank egg beater, and the old style fridge. And I mean, come on, that is just, it's so cute. And that pink with the red is so, and that mint green is so like, you know, 40s and 50s retro. It's just fabulous. And then you've got that pink that runs through the background of this. That's what you've got on the back side of that sheet. The next one, we've got a cute little birthday cake with a hand mixer, and it does say happy birthday on it. So, you know, you could use this on a birthday card. You could use it for a birthday layout, album, whatever. And again, we've got that beautiful yellow gingham on the back of that, which I just love that one. This one, we've got the cherry pie, which, again, I mean, that little sign is like so what I was looking for when I was first kind of, you know, trying to gather some retro looking, you know, signs and things for my kitchen. That is like totally something I would have bought for my kitchen when I first started doing that. You know, nice, vibrant, bright colors on all of this. And then you've got that cherry pattern that again is just a very, you know, 50s thing on the back side there. This one, we've got the lady with the cupcakes, and again, this background is just, again, that very vintage 50s vibe. You know, you've got your little canisters, you've got your spatula, your measuring spoons, you know, the Pyrex mixing bowls, and then you've got that very 50s pattern on the back that's just beautiful. And this one, you've got the mother and daughter baking together. So you've got, again, that little egg mixer, you've got the cherries, you've got that retro like starburst thing that you see in a lot of 50s things and a lot of 50s themed things. And then you've got that background just by itself that I just adore. This one is so cute. So this one, I'll get a hold of it. We've got the retro mint green stove, the little recipe tin, the recipe cards with the oven mitts. Again, just, you know, that vibe that I just absolutely adore. And again, you've got that back that's just, I love it. This one, so you've got your Betty Cooker recipes. Yesterday's recipes for today's cook. I love that. You've got the red mixer on there, which I have a red KitchenAid upstairs, so I really got a kick out of this one. You've got those mixing bowls, you've got the measuring spoons, and you've got that red and white check that if any of you have the old Betty Crocker cookbooks, I have like the updated versions. I have my grandmother's on my dad's side that was printed in like 1942. I've got like a reproduction of a kid's Betty Crocker cookbook from the 50s that my mom has the original one, and we used to use it all the time when I was a kid. But it had that red and white check, and I love that one. That is probably my favorite background in this entire collection. It just, you know, it just brings back so many memories. And this is by far my favorite sheet in the entire collection. So you've got your little Pyrex dishes, you've got your ball canning jars, these little red ones right here with those little lids. We actually have one of those that we got from, I think, my mother-in-law, that's from like Depression era Pyrex with its little glass lid. And it's just the cutest little thing. I keep it tucked way back in a cabinet so it doesn't get broken by mistake. But it's so cute. I love that. And then on the back side, you've got that yellow that runs through the background on this, and then you've got it just by itself to use on other papers or with other papers. So just, I mean, she has just knocked it out of the park with all of these. I am so happy for Tammy. I'm so glad she took the plunge and decided to do this and to do her own paper lines. You know, it's just a really, really fun option. And, you know, it gives you something completely different than you're really seeing anywhere else right now, which is nice. You know, it's a nice change, you know, to have something a little bit different to work with. So there we go. Country Bunny and Ireland Forever are in the store at Country Craft Creations right now. What's Cooking will be in the store by the beginning of March. Go grab them as soon as you can. She does have coordinating solids that she has matched for Country Bunny and for Ireland Forever. She's got a bunch of other things that she's matched to Country Bunny. So some Prima flowers. She's got a whole trim set, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's like 5 or 6 different ribbons, and I'm not sure how much you're getting of each. I forgot to ask her for one of them last night. But they match this perfectly, and they come beautifully packaged on a tag, and she's got those in the shop. She's got a bunch of flowers and crystal, you know, adhesive crystal things matched to this. However, they sold out in about the first hour that this stuff was live on Saturday. She has more of those coming, so those will pop up again on the site later on this week. But go buy this paper. You will not be disappointed. It's just fabulous. So there you go. Thanks for watching.